was that doing? Hello. Hi, any Patreons or channel members watching us on the replay. Thank you so much for your continued support. Sorry we're late, everyone, in the live. Yes, doing that lately. It's weird. Okay. Yeah, sorry we're late. We were watching the last ever episode of this show we've been watching for the past several weeks. And we couldn't stop it.
It was like 15 or 10 minutes left, and we just thought it's the last ever episode. Like we're right at the end because we eaten our dinner before.
It seemed a shame to stop it.
Yeah, it'd be silly.
We won't do it again. We promise.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Smack our bums. Vegan Vegeta's here. Eliza the vegan, formerly Purple Piplap.
The second time you've told me that.
Zell Naga. Shh. Don't let them know how stupid we are. Angerad. Hello everyone. I'm so happy to be here tonight, resting with my mum. Subscribe to her. She's blinking great. I keep telling you. Now do it. Zell, after the stream, if you feel like it, check out some of my drawing. I'm uploading about 300 of them. I sell nothing. Oh. Okay then, where are they to be found? Simon Horrocks is in the house. Oh, it's Kelly on my husband's phone. Very good. She'll have to try and remember that. Chris Grant's up in here. Probably start recommending vegan videos to my husband now. Yep. I don't know what's going on here. Mooncat's here. Mooncat, we've run out of Grims. Help! What are we going to do with our life?
What about that ending of Grim? Oh.
That was cheesy to say the least.
What a great show. Thanks for hooking us up.
Yeah, that was a great show. It's sort of tongue-in-cheek show, but like Mark said, I like the character development and all that. Paul Hansen's up in here. He's a cross between me, Paul, and Mrs. Hansen, my German teacher from school.
Oh, is he?
Paul Hansen. He is our child, if we ever had one, which we didn't, because that would have been weird. Hi, Motorino. It's here.
Put any music on.
Oh yeah, should we have some music on?
Yes, a bit of music.
Let's have a bit of music.
Was it Monday? I hope you all have a nice week. It's very nice to see you all again.
You might have to turn this down.
You keep coming back, so that's really nice for us.
Whatever's wrong with you, you must be a glutton for punishment.
How's that? Cowboy's here.
I don't like that song.
Cowboy. Cowboy, would you like to say hello to everybody? Okay.
Callum Rawlinson's in the house. Sarah Foy, ahoy. Mark Crossy's here. Good evening to you. Not that.
He's the best one, really.
He's the best around. Four-year-old vegans in the house. Toby Gosling's in the house. Benny Green's in the house. UK Vegan Fam. Subscribe to them. They're blinking great and all.
Sure.
I am on TikTok, Toby Gosling, if you're asking that of me. What video went quite not viral, but it's got about 50k views. I think our the package video on TikTok. Yeah. Check that out if you haven't already, or Instagram Reels. Benny Green, Gemma, thanks for introducing me to face yoga.
Oh, nice.
Thomas Hardy, I had my first cold shower yesterday. It was okay. You survived it. That's the main thing.
Yeah, if that's what you're saying, that it was okay, then that's a very good start. It's not like something that you'll ever really enjoy while you're having it.
I love it.
When you're in the cold shower, are you thinking like, oh, this feels so good?
Yeah, I sort of equate it with feeling really bloody well.
Oh. Great.
It's just distract. It's like forces you to not be focusing on negative things. Well,
yeah.
potentially negative things because you're too busy focusing on the negative thing that's happening.
Sometimes, like, by the end of it, I sort of feel like a sort of rush of a good feeling sometimes. But yeah, for the first, for a long time of it, I'm thinking, oh my God, this is so challenging, I'll say.
Yeah. James Marno, if you're ever in Glasgow, give us a shout. I'm treating you both to grub at my favourite vegan restaurant, the 78. Well, that's very kind. We will try to remember that. James Marno, Glasgow. I went to Scotland a few short years back to V in the Park. That was good. I don't know what me and Kat's talking about, but I like him. Two people with bad tempers. I've heard that one before, but that's very good. Smart man. D, hey Hench, for the healthiest supermarket swaps video, what supermarket were you in? 5 out of the 6 shots were in Asda's, but then you can't get like a real healthy hard cheese in there. So one shot was in the little shop of vegans. Richard Benham's in the house. Carrie, hello, all making peanut butter. I'm not sure what that's all about, but I like it. Oh! That was the music. That was the news you were sort of hoping / not hoping to hear.
We were saying about
Mooncat saying that season 4 of The Handmaid's Tale.
I was saying this just yesterday, how it's one of those shows where I loved it, but I was glad that it was over, just because of how tense
harrowing.
It is and how harrowing. And I probably definitely the last series. I think I cried at every episode I watched. It's a bit much, but it was so gripping. It was so good. It was almost like worth the crying. So I kept watching it. But yeah, and I was thinking it would be out again soon. Oh God, was that Netflix? We better get Netflix again. Oh God. But yeah, thanks, Mooncat, because
it's coming
I do
at a
want
good
to
time.
Yeah.
Little Laxative. That's a good name. I finally made it to your live stream. I always miss them. Welcome. Whereabouts in the world are you, Lil Laxative? And how's the vegan scene there? How's veganism treating you? And welcome. Thanks for joining. Sarah Foy, what happens at vegan festivals? Never been to one before. I went been a couple of months before lockdown. I mean, they kind of vary. Like, I suppose you've got festivals and markets, but sometimes their names are used sort of interchangeably. So mainly it's a load of vegan stalls. You'll often get talks and stuff. If it is a festival, of course, you'll get music. Obviously, the camp out, you've got camping as well there, and all the above.
Like fitness workshops, yoga and meditation, they have that one. What else?
99% junk food, 1% whole plant foods if you're lucky.
The camp out, they have a stall selling fruits. That's
for a veg fest, they don't have many vegetables. I'll tell you that.
It's true. If you're lucky, they have a sushi stall, so you can get white rice.
I'm being facetious. You do get the odd really good whole food ish stall.
But yeah, it's not a huge percent.
But it's mostly donuts and ice creams.
And pizzas.
Yeah.
Good atmosphere though.
It's a fresh of breath air. You're just around like-minded, beautiful, kind people, Connor, you got to be like, oh dang, this cold water is so refreshing. Change how you think about it. Yeah, I look at it as like a double espresso. Like I get out of there and I'm wide awake and I'm buzzing and I'm ready to attack the day,
That's good. I tell you what I always do. I'm always in there and I can't wait for it to be done, and my brain is trying to come up with reasons to stop. Oh, I've done a minute now, or I've done a bit of time, and I don't have to do all my sides, and anything to like get out of it. But the thing is, whenever I get out at whatever point, then like, you have a towel from anything, oh I'm cold, then quickly the room feels really warm, you don't even need the towel, you just think, yeah, I feel warm, I feel great. And I always feel gutted that I didn't stay in longer, every time, but I never want to at the time, because I do it as soon as I've woken up as well, and I think, oh, I'm too tired for this, oh God. But yeah, through the day, I just think, oh, I should have stayed in there for ages. I should get in there again, though. Yeah, it's funny.
Callum Rawlinson, starting a plant-based ice cream business. Recommend us a flavour. I can name it after you. Oh, that's really kind. It's all good, isn't it? Because obviously ice cream, it's going to be like sugar and... Try to do one with cashew cream or something rather than coconuts if you can.
Yeah.
Well, you do what you want. It's your business. It's none of my business. What flavours do I like though? Mint choc chip. I think I like mint choc chip the best.
Like
I would never eat it now.
I don't know if you can get a tiramisu flavour.
Tiramisu.
Ice cream.
Yeah, don't have coffee either. It's a funny one. There's going to be a Hench Herbivore donut soon as well. So similar thing, isn't it? Like, that's not the healthiest food. It's going to be a protein one with like low or no oil. It's going to have CBD
Baked,
infused.
isn't it?
It's baked instead of fried.
Oh, maybe Vivo Life protein in it potentially.
No, it is. They hooked them up. Yeah.
Ah, that's very good. And there's also a Hench Herbivore pizza somewhere as well, isn't there?
Yeah, Zad's in Manchester.
That's funny.
That's really cool. I mean, do you know what I mean? I've got nothing against processed foods, as long as it's not animal based and people know the risks. Like, bloody good on you and great that that's available. You know, I love it. Right, this has just jumped.
This music's funky.
Funky, fresh. UK vegan family, 16 weeks till camp. Oh, I take it you're going then. It'll be nice to meet you guys. Right, just had my baby mum try to put a video of my son trying a lemon. It backfired big time. He was supposed to go. He's just smiling and saying, "Got to eat it." Nice. He's a good one. But he pauses and has good to you. Roku. We finally made it to a live stream. Been missing these, and you have been missed, my friend. Welcome back. Ekaterina's there as well. She's bloody great. A little active. I live in southeast England. Oh no, we're in Norwich, so we're probably not too far from you. Not vegan yet, but I want to be vegan. I can't go. So still living with my parents in uni September. I only could be nice. Very good.
Yeah, nice.
Very, very good. You're not going to Norwich uni, are you? Like I say, that's where we are. Well, not in the university, although we have been there a fair bit. We need to go there soon with our bikes. Our bike repairman is there, isn't he?
That's right.
Oh, he's blinking great. And Polish vegan Hench, do you recommend rinsing beans once obtained from a can? Yeah, because they're going to have a bit of sodium on them, and also hemicellulose, like a sugar, and it can make some people are quite gassy potentially.
It smells like farts.
I think it does help to like rinse them off, and it does smell like farts.
Especially chickpeas. Yeah, wash off the farts.
Aquafaba, fart juice, you mean?
People use that to make stuff, so no fart juice for me. Thank you very much.
Mint choc chip is my favourite flavour. Oh, I tell you what I used to like, rum and raisin. Yeah, mint choc chip is a good choice, me and Kat. Katrina's talking about Jeff. Cookie dough or peanut butter or Oreo. Chris Grant, what were we watching? Grimm with a double M. It was good. It's a weird show. It's sort of cheesy and a bit silly.
Yeah.
But yeah, we quite got into it. We quite enjoyed the character development and that last episode was so bloody cheesy. It was unbelievable.
We like a show when we're like eating our dinner or something, don't we? You know.
Yeah. Yeah, it's good just to. I'm mostly like either working or trying to learn stuff, and it's just nice to switch your brain off for a short time.
The last hour, you just don't want to do anything. You want to just chill out to a show, don't you?
Yeah.
But sometimes it was a bit too exciting to watch, like before bed, wasn't it?
Yeah.
But yeah, it was good.
Hi there, just popping in. Vegan 5.5 years. Nice, trained for a 30k race. Super active, and after a 9-hour like this, I feel great. Why non-vegan bodies are not tired. There you go. Just goes to show. Welcome to the stream at Tidatron21. Nice to have you. Mooncat, the press handmade has gone too far with the new plot line. Oh.
God. If it's worse than the last few seasons, I'm not sure about it.
We're good, thank you, Stephen Avison. How are you, brother? Timo, hey, how was the trip? Oh, yeah, so, yeah, I did I don't want to go into all the bloody caveats again, so I'm going to speak a bit in code. Did a 6-gram experience yesterday with some mushroom teachers. And oh no, it's the day before yesterday. Intense, to say the least. Intense, very interesting.
Do you want to see a video about it?
Comment below. It was 99% like amazing, positive, great stuff. And then there was just one little bit where I nearly went into one of those horrible thought loops, and it was quite a negative thing. In my adult state, when my brain couldn't work properly, I sort of I was trying to work out the life, the universe, and everything, and then I was thinking about oneness, and I sort of got confused. And I thought I understood oneness, but I thought that I was the universe, and my whole consciousness was sort of all there is, and everything outwardly, like Gemma and everything else, is just like a sort of simulation almost that I've made up to entertain myself. But ultimately, like, there's just me. But what I forgot was, no, like, if you believe in all this spiritual mumbo jumbo, I'm fractured off from actual mass consciousness. Yeah, but yeah, it went on a horrible loop of thinking, oh no, like, this is horrible. But I just knew, right, just don't follow that thought. Like, your brain's not working properly anyway. You're probably completely wrong. And I just got out of it. Whereas sometimes, under those circumstances, that can really ruin your life. Yeah. I don't know if I explained that very well just then, but it's hard to put these things into words. It did make sense
to me, but yeah, when you have these experiences, it can be really hard to explain it and remember it afterwards.
But other than that, I had a bloody whale of a time. I'll tell you what was really nice was looking at our garden, and it was just alive. It was just teeming with life and growing, and the plants were like alive and moving, and I don't know. Just the world was beautiful. Yeah, I was transfixed. It was like a Disney Pixar movie. Basically, it was just a slightly overgrown lawn with a few weeds, flowers, plants and flowers. It was stunning. But the only thing is, I got upset thinking like, oh, we got to like mow that, and then like, so what will happen to the animals that sort of need that? So that was upsetting. Sarah Foy, been having a look at QR codes for activism. What's your opinion on doing that for someone without a following such as myself? I've got no clue, really. I've got no clue. What's his name? Jack, the vegan activist.
You posted in Discord a picture of his
Yeah, he's been doing it. Yeah, I've got no clue how it really works or whatever, but anything we can do, do you know what I mean? We need all avenues, so yeah.
Sounds good.
Yeah, why not? Adam Edgecombe, how did you feel after your fish and chips meal? Vegan fish, I will obviously caveat. Looked really nice. Yeah, it was delicious. To be honest, I'd done my experience earlier that day, and I did get a massive headache kind of later on. That certainly wasn't the food. The food was great. I didn't get any stomach ache or anything negative. But I was feeling a bit low from the other thing I'd already done though.
Your body was a bit spent, wasn't it?
Yeah, I was kind of spent.
Yeah.
It was really good, but really intense, and I'm not in a hurry to do that again now, to be honest. Yeah. But yeah, great food. Carrie Williams, I'm grinding peanuts in my food processor. Peanut butter, sweet, no added. Oh yeah, nice.
Good.
Yeah, QR stickers, I get. Yeah. That looks great. I don't know how it works. Like, what did Jack's one say? Like, you've been lied to, and then that. I mean, how many people will actually watch it? I don't know, but at least it'll get them to look at it potentially, won't it? Which they might not have done otherwise.
Maybe someone will see that on their way to work every day, like on a laptop.
Get curious.
And eventually they'll just think, I can't know what this is.
Yeah.
That could be something.
Do you know, we have no data on what's effective and what's not, like. But all we can do is try all the things. UK vegan family, yeah, we're looking forward to meeting you both too. It'll be our second time, so excited, yeah.
Oh.
Would it be our fourth one?
Has it been that many years?
How many has there been? Is it 5 total?
I thought we'd been to 3, but maybe it's 4, I don't know.
Have we been to 3? Yeah, and there's been 4. Stephen Averson, question about instant mashed powder. Is it just it's just dehydrated potato, so is it whole foods plant-based? Discussion live. I've been having. Is it whole foods? No, it's by the definition of the word, the phrase, it's not whole foods because it's had the water taken out. You know, it's been powdered, so it's processed. However, you know, nothing bad has been added, and you can add water back in. I mean, it's probably nutritionally not going to be so great, and white potatoes, on the scale of things, it's all right, but it's not the most nutrient dense thing in the first place. So I think as far as Dr. Gregor talks, nothing bad added, nothing good taken out. I think he would consider that as part of a whole foods plant-based diet. But yeah, technically no, it is processed. Yeah, no, and Minka, I didn't dislike the last episode. You know, I didn't dislike it, but yeah, that was super cheesy, wasn't it? That all seemed a bit out of character, really. And to see Nick actually smiling, like, that was weird. I like the little thing about his son Kelly and Diana being the sort of doing their job, and then the triplets going along for the ride, like 20 years on. That made me smile.
You just gave them the ending away if no one's seen it.
Oh, sorry. Right, I've just lost where I was, sorry.
A few people were saying they would like a trip report video.
Okay.
I just think it's interesting. I like hearing people's trip reports. Very interesting.
Tyler, have you two seen Gunda? No. No, I've heard that that's good. Angry Vegan, I've heard carrots are best absorbed when juiced. Is this true? Well, the fibre is not best absorbed when juiced because you fry it out, and that's really important. I guess, like, certain nutrients, maybe, but like you're getting sugar without fibre, so that's not good. I wouldn't really recommend it. Actually, I think if you microwave carrots, you will get more beta carotene if you microwave them versus any other way, actually. So it all depends on what like nutrients you're talking about. It's a bit of a... I have drank carrot juice in recent years, but certainly fruit juice I seek to avoid because that's too sugary. I'd like a greens juice. If I'm gonna juice any sort of vegetables, it'd be like celery or like leafy greens. I wouldn't seek to juice carrots personally. But yeah, likely some nutrients you'll get a bit more of that way, but you'll be missing out on the fibre, and you are putting in like free sugars. Stacey Langley just sat down to a vegan full English with your tempeh bacon and it's delicious. Thank you. Yeah, we love that recipe. Oh, that's in the new vid, isn't it? Well, we ate it.
Yeah.
Casey is here. Sarah Foy, sounds like you had an ego death. I don't think so. No, I think I was still in my ego, and I think that's why it went wrong. I think for an actual ego death, you have no sense of self, do you? And like you can have real out of body sort of experiences. And yeah, I think I was still in my ego, which is why I sort of freaked out because I thought I was understanding oneness, but I was trying to understand it from my egoistic perspective instead of having gone through like an ego death. Then I would have seen would have experienced oneness. I was like mentally trying to like reason it, and it wasn't the time for mental reasoning. It really wasn't. Yeah, I think I mean that was a massive dose, like 6 grams. Supposedly 5 is like heroic, but I think that my mass, I think that I'm so much bigger than most people. I think I probably need to do. I'm going to do next time probably 8. I'm not doing that for a while because that was bloody intense as it was. I was really worn out. There's a lot. There's a lot to try and take in. Lil Laxative, what is this legendary forbidden question in the title measures? No one's asked it yet, so we haven't had to say. It's just out there. So it's the 8th wonder of the world. This is a big mystery. Timo, that sounds crazy. It does take much to make you feel like you've gone crazy, scared. Yeah. Tyler, also, even though I'm more of a cardio guy, I do enjoy your high protein vegan meal ideas. I keep calories in me and the muscle frame. No under eating for this guy anymore. Yeah, good for you. Vision chips. Why did I do that? I really need to keep hold of this slider. Are you hot, Jim?
No. Should I turn the heat off?
Yeah, would you mind?
Oh, I don't mind.
Trike, Hench, been working out at home, not chancing going to the gym. What's the best amount of reps to do? I feel like 200 reps of free exercise at 8, 208, so just something to add. It depends like what your goal is, do you know what I mean? It depends on your frequency, more mass. So like really ideal like rep scheme is something like 6 to 12 reps on most movements. Smaller movements like calves and like forearms, traps, you know, you need to go much higher because the time and attention is smaller. But I can't imagine you're probably working those sort of things at home unless you've got like gym equipment at your home. Yeah, but anything can work. Yeah, it depends. Like, how often are you training? Like, how often are you training the same body part? You got to have balance between frequency, intensity. You know, like how hard you're training in terms of intensity and like total volume, and so you can't really. It's a bit of a how long is a bit of string question. But the main thing is like write down your routine and just progressive overload. Just try to beat it each week. If you're gaining well, you know, your muscles going on, your strength's going up, then that's great. If you experiment and you do a bit more and you come to a grinding halt, you know that's too many reps for you. And yeah, it's really trial and error. Acacia, what are your favourite go-to vegan snacks meals when you're lazy or short on time? I'll let you field that one, shall I?
Snacks, fruit.
Snacks?
Fruit and nuts. Sometimes I make things like flapjacks or raw energy balls, and they keep for a while, so the raw energy balls keep for months. So we often have some tubs of things like that just knocking around.
You heard the man, tubs.
We tend more to eat bigger meals. So Paul eats 3 meals. And I eat, 5 actually, and then not really anything in between, you know, so much. Quick meals. Pasta. Different types of pasta like
I'll just be a minute.
vermicelli and fusilli. I sometimes make my own sauce, or I'll just buy a jar, because you can get jarred pasta sauces that don't have any oil. So we'll have that. Maybe I'll chuck in like some frozen vegetables, because they'll cook really quick. Chuck that in with the pasta. I'm actually bringing out a book at the moment. I'm writing a book at the moment called, well, I think we are going to call it Whole Foods in a Hurry. I'm not too sure what we're calling it now, but it's basically just the idea of whole food plant-based meals that are really quick. Because, yeah, a lot of people say, I don't have time to cook, so all the meals are going to be like around, I don't know, 10 minutes prep, something like that. What else is in the book? Soups. So I utilise a lot of frozen stuff in there, so, you know, frozen garlic, ginger, even herbs, frozen, like, all different kinds of vegetables, butternut squash, onions, because most of the time and the work is the chopping of the vegetables. So a lot of the meals, it's like, oh, you know, chuck in a pan some frozen onions and mushrooms and garlic, and then, you know, some tomatoes and like whatever. So I've done a soup, which is really nice. Carrot, ginger, and sweet potato. So they're all frozen. Get chucked in a pan with some stock, cooked up. I think there's one or two other things I can't remember now, and then it's like blended in a blender. What else? What have I done for my new Whole Foods in a Hurry book? I did that carrot soup. What else have I done in there?
I don't bloody know.
Come on. Maybe answer another question, and I will look it up, and then you can come back to me.
I just got a drink because that was a bit dry, but I've put turmeric, black pepper, and ginger in here, and that's making me cough.
I made it too spicy.
What's the matter? Too spicy for you?
You could just like make a dip, like some hummus or chickpea tuna mayo, something like that. Make a load of it, keep some in the fridge, some in the freezer, chuck it in a pitta with some like salad, pre-chopped like salad. Whole Foods in a Hurry. Here we go.
It's about that time in the evening where I like to take my CBD oil. Link in the description. Get me as your buddy.
Smoothies and porridge, they're really quick. Chia puddings, you could make a load of those up. They keep for like days in the fridge.
Do you know, like a bag of salad, a can of beans, and a pack of like microwave rice or whatever. Still got a little oil in there, obviously.
Yeah. Jacket potato and beans.
Bit of hot sauce.
To make your own beans. I'm doing a recipe for beans. You know, like baked beans.
That'll make you fart.
So I'm doing a vegetable goulash. Again, it's just loads of frozen stuff, like chucked in a pan with like passata, butter beans, parsley, cumin, smoked paprika. What else? The soup I just said. Lentil dal, you can do that really quickly. Mac and cheese, that's something you can do very quickly and very easily too. You like sometimes the pastas that are made from like legumes, don't you? Like chickpea or lentil pastas, they're really good. I'll just tell you a couple more. Oh, I made a great feijoada. That's going in the cookbook.
Feijoada.
So that's butternut squash. It's so much nicer when you buy, not nicer necessarily in terms of eating, but like just so much easier. It takes so long to chop up butternut squash, doesn't it? Just get a bag of frozen, you know, and then whack that in with some different vegetables, some like lime, spinach, coriander, all that good stuff. Ethiopian red lentil stew. You could just Google these. I'm sure you could find some real quick recipes. Minestrone soup, I did that for the book as well. So put in a pan like some load of vegetables like celery, potato, carrots, onion, green beans, garlic, some legumes, some stock, sweet corn, some noodles, some elbow noodles, and all these things. Like, just make a few servings. Never make one serving of anything. Like, it's just no point. Like, just make a batch of it. It doesn't take that much longer. And maybe then you've got your lunch for the whole week.
Hi, Marino. Welcome to the Herbivore Army. Thank you, my friend.
Thank you. That's very kind. Should we tell him about all the stuff when you remember?
He was already a member. He knows.
He knows. Well, should we tell everyone else?
Join our club.
If if you're a channel member, then you can come to the monthly live streams for members only. You have the custom emojis on the channel, the Discord server, and that's about it.
Oh, that's this Wednesday, isn't it?
It's Monday. Oh yeah, in 2 days' time. Oh, bums. I was going to do a cook along, so I need to ask everyone in the Discord, what would you like?
Oh, I think we'd have to be a bit too last minute now.
Oh no.
We should let everyone know like a week ahead of time so they can get their shopping in.
Yeah. Well, what about if it's not a cook along? If we're just cooking something, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. Well, in that case, I'll tell everyone in the Discord today what we're going to make, because some people might want to get the stuff in time, and perhaps I'll just say sorry we didn't let you know a couple of days sooner. It's very naughty of me. I forgot to plan that out.
Have you finished talking about the...
I've finished talking.
Okay. Timo, did you learn something, or do you feel like it was overall a good experience? I don't know that I really learned anything, but certainly I've had a bit of anxiety lately, like something sort of occurred, and I had residual anxiety about it, but that's just gone. It's just gone. So I feel like I've had that kind of wiped clean. So that's good. Yeah, not really any lesson this time, I don't think. But yeah, it was a great experience. It was just nice to have a different perspective and to just explore. I guess I'm a bit of a psychonaut now. False music's been to an animal sanctuary. Nice. As if, should I be worried about too much folate? No, unless you have an artificial folate. Yeah, that's a B vitamin, isn't it? And it's water soluble. What you don't want to do is then put in a load of artificial like folate on top of that. Probably. Why do I always do it? Paul Booth, are you both now totally alcohol free, or do you indulge on special occasions, or can there be any nutritional benefits? Are you kombucha? I wouldn't drink alcohol for health. Really, there's no way that alcohol's healthy. Kombucha is like fermented. That's not technically sort of alcoholic beverage, is it as such? So yeah, I kind of consider myself a teetotaler. I did have a couple of beers recently, like a couple of weekends ago. Gemma had a sort of a birthday party in.
I think something's gone wrong.
Nancy G. Yeah, I thought Palmer was already
he said
a
I
member.
didn't do anything.
Yeah.
I think it's a glitch.
I didn't think your membership had expired, so there's obviously some sort of weird glitch going on.
Yeah.
Oh, we could do with turning that bloody sound effect down then. What was I saying? Yeah, probably in the last 9 years of my veganism, I've probably drunk less than one time a year. Yeah, I don't like it. It's really horrible for your health. It's a stupid thing to do, really, I think. But yeah, I never say never, but just hardly ever. Yeah.
Kombucha is healthier than drinking like a can of Coke or lemonade, you know, but
yeah.
It's not like, I don't think from what I've heard, like, I don't think it's as great for your health as some people say it is. I don't think it's like, I don't think it's bad for you. That's just what I believe. Would you say that's accurate?
I mean, the bacteria eat mainly the sugar, don't they? I think, but
Apparently so.
there is carbs in there. So what are they? So that's not attached to fibre. So yeah, it's probably alright to have a little bit, but I wouldn't go overboard. Night UK Vegan Fam. Vegan Mooncat, I have no idea how YouTube knows stuff on my new Lord of the Rings Fellowship of Dairy Farmers. They could tell I used footage even though I changed the music and voice. That's mad, isn't it? That was very good, by the way. I enjoyed that. Gomez is here. Nice to see you, my lovely. Raz, the vegan. Sarah, in theory, can you do as little as you like and still retain all muscle? As long as you're getting enough calories and protein. In theory, can you do as little as you like and still... No. Do as you like. Oh, do as much cardio as you like. No, there'll be an upper limit where you kind of your central nervous system will be like overtrained. So it's sort of it gets more and more difficult the more you do it. At some point, no. You may be really knackering. Like for me, doing bodybuilding and trying to cycle places, that really, I was just constantly knackered. Like my legs were constantly like knackered. So yeah, I feel like I was probably like overtraining them kind of thing. Super chat. Herman Burwell kindly donated 20 repeat. It's not got a question. Not even got a question. He's just supported his local neighbourhood vegan YouTubers out of the kindness of his heart.
Very
what a lovely
kind.
man.
Very kind.
Ah, perfect place for that Google reward money. Thank you, Herman. How are you, my friend? Where in the world are you? I'm guessing you're in India there, are you? How's things? How's the vegan scene where you are? Where are you exactly? And thank you. That's really kind. Right, I'll just go back a little ways. If I miss your comment or question, do pop it back in the chat. Gomez, I bought a large bunch of wild and grown mushrooms. We're making anti-allergy soup. Nori, before it's smashed, in the bowl that help with the soup vegan, not chickens. Yeah. Very good. Christo, a diet lifestyle to beat seasonal allergic rhinitis. Any hacks if you have them? Veganism, whole foods veganism helped me with my hay fever. I don't know, is that a similar sort of thing? Nice tea, mate. Right, now is that a real super chat or is that YouTube playing up? The Vegan Moon Cat donated £2.60. Shocked it diddly diddly shocked it diddly 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 shock. No, I've not gone mad. Anything 64 is the shock activation code. Was there a question there? For my two most amazing vegans in the world, other than me and Cherie. You lovely man. He values us more than his very own children.
Aww.
What a beautiful man.
That's really kind.
Thank you, Moon Cat. Bless you. That'll keep us in our beans on toast. Hang on, there's super chats are coming thick and fast. Right, I think this is a proper channel membership. Adam Edgecombe, welcome to the Herbivore Army. Thank you so much, my friend.
You. So we should tell you, well, you probably might have heard there's a members only stream on Wednesday, this coming Wednesday. So if you look on YouTube in the community tab on Wednesday, there'll be a link where you go to come and join us live. And there'll also already be there, if you look back through the posts, there'll be a link to the Discord server. And on there tonight, I'm going to post what meal we're making on Wednesday. It'll be like it's an intimate hangout, so we'll be like doing questions and just chatting. But this time, we're going to try doing some cooking live on camera as well. And thank you. And it seemed like the last two ones that was an error, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Beyond the Viking kindly donated 30 knocks as well. There's that little fox. How's it going? Thank you, my friend. No question. He's just supporting his local neighbourhood vegan YouTubers out of the kindness of his Viking heart. You beautiful, beautiful man. Thank you, Bjorn Ironside. How kind. Right. I'll go back a little ways. If I missed your comment or question, do pop it back in the chat. Stacey Langley, alcohol doesn't appeal to me as much as it used to. What was your tipple of choice when you did drink?
Everything. Whiskey, vodka, wine, cider. Never really beer much.
I was more of a lager one. I was a lager lout.
Sambuca. Cowboy.
It is real. Thanks, Mean Cat, bless you. Herman, yep. India covered hitting pretty bad. Yeah, it's lucky. It's super easy being vegan. Nice. Yeah, a lot of the cuisine is sort of, a lot of veggies and legumes, isn't it? Like lentils and mung beans and.
I hear it's quite bad in India, so my heart really goes out to people
that's
who
terrible.
live there.
Ian Boz, how do you make curries if you can't use coconut milk due to high saturated fat? I don't usually make a creamy curry anyway. I normally make tomato based, but cashew cream would work, wouldn't it?
Yeah, so we've got a recipe in our book, Where Do You Get Your Protein? And so it's a curry in there, and then we have an option to add in some cashew cream if you wish, makes it very creamy.
See you later, Gomez. Thanks for stopping by. Chris Grant thinks that cooking live is an excellent idea. Herman, am I tripping or is the thumbnail really blurred? Yeah, there's something weird going on with YouTube at the minute. Yeah, they're all sort of pixelated. Jagdish Joshi, do you get angry when someone is eating meat in front of you? No. No, if not, you'd be angry quite a lot, wouldn't you, if you're out and about? The world is how it is at the minute, but I focus on the solution rather than the problem. Super chat. Andre kindly donated $2 Canadian bucks. Don't miss the stream. Have a good. We're gonna do. We were a bit late coming on, Andre, so we're gonna do another 10 minutes or so. So you're not completely missed out. And thank you for your support, brother. Do subscribe to Doodle Machine on YouTube. That's our Andre. He's a great person. Timo, how did you two first meet? Do you want to field that one? You were there.
Yeah, I was there. We worked in the same nightclub.
You were one of us.
One of us was a doorman, a bouncer, and the other one was a barmaid. I was going to let them guess which one we ran. I was very promiscuous and quite different to how I am now. Well, so were you.
And I was happy to oblige.
And I said, it's my birthday next week. What are you going to give me?
I can't believe you just admitted to that.
Oh God, what are you going to give me?
And I told her.
Yeah, and then that happened, and then just kept sort of hooking up.
We just kept doing it. Not that. Yes, that.
Yeah, that's our stories. Nothing. There wasn't, like a whirlwind romance, and he swept me off my feet. It was, more.
Shut up! I was great.
You were great. I mean, no, I'm still here.
That's true.
I'm just saying, I
did a great job, everybody.
Some people caught each other for ages, don't they? All their friends for ages, but we just met and we were like, oh yeah, you're quite good. Do you know what I mean?
I find you very attractive. That song.
Yeah, and then the romance came later,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Andre, so I gave you the super chat for nothing. I'm afraid so, Andre.
What, have we got to go now?
Sarah Foy, what type of music do you both like?
Oh God, I never know how to answer this.
Dubstep.
Bit of everything.
Not all dubstep, just really selected bands.
Just
Skrillex.
When you're working, listen to music when you're working out, really, don't you?
Yeah.
Every time I hear a song that I think I like in a film or so YouTube video or whatever, I just like look it up and then I save it. So I've just got a few different playlists like that, like one for chill out music, one for working out. It's just so varied. I used to like more hip hop, but now I like a bit of everything. So it just depends like what mood I'm in. Like if I'm working out, maybe I like some Prodigy or something like, a bit more bonkers like that, or Skrillex or something. But yeah, if I'm chilling out, like a bit of Coldplay and just loads of people. I don't know. No particular favourite type, really.
Fit with bad genetics. Thanks for another live stream. What do you think of green superfood powders? As I'm not me who struggles with the poor appetite. Yeah, in that instance, I see that as a bonus. Yeah, yeah, any of them are good. Thrive Living multi-nutrient is particularly good. 10% off code HENCH10 if you want to give that a try.
It's all very natural, isn't it? Just like some powdered fruits and veggies and a bit of lion's
bit
mane,
of probiotics,
turmeric and that sort of thing.
See you, Michael Askew. Advanced music. I bet Paul was a smooth bloke pulling the moves on Gemma.
He was for sure.
I was great. Jagdish, I get why you guys don't eat meat, do you though? But why don't you consume any animal products like milk? For the purposes of ethics, environmental reasons, and health reasons.
I used to think, oh yeah, like people don't eat meat because they think that's cruel. But yeah, I used to think, what's wrong with eating eggs and dairy? So yeah, maybe you've never come across that before. Maybe we should tell you about it. So like the milk industry is very cruel. Like
it's the worst one.
The milk only comes because the mum is pregnant and has a baby. They take the baby away.
So we can eat the milk.
And then they grieve for the loss, and then they get like mastitis, they get infections because they're just milked all the time, and
they're in agony.
They're just bred, artificially, inseminated.
They're mostly just like in a prison, like they're just confined, like in a warehouse in the main.
Yeah.
Some outside, but it's not a big percentage.
I just noticed I said the word the words artificially inseminated, but if it was females, we'd say like rape, So some.
Of course, that could only happen to hairless apes.
So that's very cruel. And in the egg industry, then the male chicks, they get ground alive when they're like a day old because they're not needed. They don't produce eggs, so they won't go on.
But the wrong type. They're the wrong breed. That we don't use those for their dead bodies.
And chickens are meant to have 12 eggs a year, is that right?
So around that, yeah.
So,
it varies by the type of fowl, but it's around that.
They just have, is it hormones they get given?
Days,
things?
isn't it?
So they
They
have
don't know if
eggs
they're
every day.
selectively bred.
They don't live very old. They're just so spent, and they're in these tiny either cages or in a barn, and they don't have any outside time. They're just standing in their own mess all the time. They get so many diseases, and a lot of the animals, they have things like parts of their body chopped off, their beaks or their tails for pigs and things, because they just bite each other out of frustration and stuff. Things like that done to them without any anaesthetic. Can you imagine such a thing? It's very cruel. There's cruelty in just all the industries for animal products. So much cruelty. And that's the cruelty side, but it's so bad for our health. There's just nothing like milk from a cow. It's there's all the hormones in there to make a little baby cow into this massive beast, in a very short space of time.
Did someone say massive beast?
Our bodies just don't know what to do with all those hormones. It's just not. It's not for us.
I like what Dr. Milton Mills says about milk. Does he say something like to drink milk for calcium is like smoking cigarettes for oxygen?
Okay,
yeah,
that's good. Yeah, I don't need to say anymore really. Yeah, it's just all really bad. Eggs are little cholesterol bombs. They're so bad. They're just so terrible for our health. Was it 1 in 2 people get heart disease because of all the saturates and animal products? If you look at a
1 in 3.
1 in 3. Sometimes people
say 1 in 2 get some sort of cardiovascular sort of disease.
Okay. Some people say, oh, lions are whatever. So lions eat meat, but lions don't get heart disease. So that's one thing.
They sniff each other's bums.
Yeah, we don't do that.
Nostalgic Vegan, have you heard of Harold and Kumar Get the Munchies? Yes, I'm vaguely aware of those joint smoking ne'er-do-wells. Angry Vegan, would you rather learn how to breakdance or flamingo? I think you mean flamenco. Or do you mean flamingo? Yeah, I would rather mimic a bird. Seems more natural.
I think I'd rather break dance.
Digital X-Mage, is tofu really that healthy for you? I don't. Does anyone say that it's like super healthy? I don't know. Maybe they do. I mean, it's certainly healthier than what you're displacing, which is meat. But yeah, compared to lentils, as you say, no. Yeah, of course, no, it's really not. Fraction of the fibre, half the minerals are gone. You'd be better off with the soybeans rather than the soy products.
Well, yeah, and that person who was asking about, milk and dairy type things, like, if you have any other questions or things you want to ask or know about, please tell us. And I saw someone saying maybe you should watch Dominion. There's some great documentaries out there that are so informative about all the different industries and our health. What the health's really great. Cowspiracy and Seaspiracy. It's about sea animals. And Forks Over Knives. Just some great documentaries out there that I highly recommend watching.
Super chat. Fit with Bad Genetics very generously donated $5. Thank you for the info and all you do. No question. They're just appreciating us with kind words and finances. They didn't have to do that. Fit with Bad Genetics, you are a beautiful soul and we love you. Thank you so much. Andreas is in the house. Hi to you. Ray, Hench, I have COVID and I feel bad that I can't do anything. Let's send some love to Ray, please. Go.
I invite you to try, it's going to sound like maybe a bit silly, but try your best to not stress and worry about it, because stress is one of the worst things for our health. So I'd invite you to to meditate maybe, or maybe see if you can find some meditations that are about health, where you visualize things like a white light in your body or healing taking place, that kind of stuff, because the mind is so powerful. The body doesn't know the difference between something you're imagining really vividly or something that's like you're seeing something going on happening, so yeah, if you can really focus on being relaxed, so you're not in fight or flight, where you're not in repair mode, you want to be as chilled as you can. Make sure you get enough sleep. So obviously all the great food stuff, but there's lots of aspects of good health, isn't there? You could try some Wim Hof breathing. That's meant to be well good for the immune system.
Yes.
You could look that up.
I would be doing that 3 times a day.
Yeah.
If you can, obviously it's some respiratory things,
yeah,
so it
yes.
might be awkward.
I'm sorry to hear that you have COVID.
Yeah, get well soon, my friend. You rock. Spurg. Does she have her own channel? Who's she, the cat's bloody aunt? Do you have your own channel?
No, I've got an Instagram, Gemma_Pepford.
Yeah, well put, Val's music. Well put. Nice, Paul. Yeah, that's a good film. Robert Pacino's in the house. Andreas, do you like chickpea falafel? Hell yeah!
Something we haven't had for a long time. Falafels.
I had some when your mum was here.
How dare you?
I dare. And I had hummus.
Oh yeah.
I'm a hummus sexual. Timo, my first vegan anniversary is on the 17th of this month. Can't wait. Very good.
Round of applause for that.
Yeah, round of applause for that, man. Amara brings up a good point. Raw juices.
I think maybe she was saying to recover from COVID.
No, I think she's just being random for fun. I'm going to have to overrule you there.
Celery juice would be great. And not so much fruit juices, I don't think. But,
yeah, I mean, obviously you'll get your nutrients from fruit juices, and of course you need some energy, but that is a free sugar, and it raises your risk for Alzheimer's disease, like something rotten.
Celery juice would be good. You're not going to eat a whole head of celery probably, but you could drink a head of celery juice.
Digital X-Mage, when you're ill, usually you'll lose your appetite, but you need nutrients to help the immune system fight. So buy vegetable and then soup, easy to digest and healthy. Yeah.
Yep.
Jameson Blaine, what do you think about
You get asked this all the time.
I get asked this all the time, and I think the name sums it up. Yeah, I'm down with the whole foods. I mean, they market that as a healthy sort of whole food type thing, but you know, it's got added vitamins and minerals. Rather, this is synthetic rather than organic, like real stuff. So yeah, not a fan of Huel. Jagdish. We have cows in my village. When she gives birth to a calf, we pretty much feed the calf the milk it needs. The extra left is what we drink. Is that okay, do you think? It's not really for me to say. I don't want to pass judgment on someone. I mean, it's non-vegan. It's not vegan to exploit another. So I wouldn't be doing it. And of course, you're drinking saturated fat, which leads to the number one cause of death in humans as well. I've got to say, if you look at, so I have Indian friends, and they have a family cow, which they say they treat like a member of the family, like they give more reverence to their cow than we tend to in the West to a dog. That's a family member. So I mean, that's certainly a lot better than how we treat cows in the UK, isn't it? I will say that, but it's not a vegan thing to do. Yeah, no judgment. It's great. It's great that there's some love there, some consideration. But yeah, I just wouldn't do it for the fact that saturated fat is one of the three things, and it's probably the worst out of the three, that raises our serum LDL, which is the only critical risk factor for getting the top killer of humans. So, I think it's a really silly thing to do. Mr. Alex in the house, good to see you. Acacia, why does it cause Alzheimer's? I don't know. And I actually did read. I've got this. I've got this bookie work, Alzheimer's Solution, by the Sherzai, Dean and Aisha. I must not have taken that in because I can't remember why it does. But I can tell you. Where's that chart in here? So you got beneficial foods for not getting Alzheimer's disease. So that's obviously all your whole plant foods. Just on the inside, where is it? I can't even see it now. Oh yeah, there it is. Extra virgin olive oil just got inside of green. So that does seem to have a slight benefit. But of course, it's not so healthy in other ways. So I wouldn't recommend that. Or I would use, it says sparingly actually in here. And then neutral, so no real effect. Regular pasta, whole coconut, processed soy, dairy-free butter, pickles. Small fish are just on the inside of, they're neutral, but towards harmful. They're just on the outside of harmful, basically, egg white. Wine is just on the inside of harmful. But yeah, refined sugar right on the outside of harmful.
And juice? Is that?
Actually, so when they sent me the PDF, juice was lumped in with refined sugar, but actually they've put it down the other end of harmful now, because they were looking at all the latest science. So I guess they revised the book before it went to print. So processed juices, sugary drinks, processed juices, sodas, harmful, but on the lower end of harmful from refined sugar. But yeah, still you don't want to be eating it. Milk, what do you call that? Poultry pork, bacon, beef, processed meats, fried foods, sugary cereals, butter, cream. Yeah. Oh, big fish, harmful. I guess it's the old heavy metals. Very good book. Mr. Alex, any tips for sticking to my cut while my family eats junk food at the weekend? Eat high volumes so that you're not even slightly hungry. That's it, really. That's all you need to do. Don't let yourself get hungry. Paul Booth, beet juice too. I can only eat one beet at a time. I think more when juiced. Yeah, I like that as a pre-workout.
Someone's asking what book that was. It's a 30-day Alzheimer's solution.
By Dean and Aisha Sherzai. They're great. Mooncat, would it be dangerous as a homosexual to use jalapeno flavour? To use it? I'm just eating it. I'm not having sex with it.
I
see what you did there now. I see what you did there. I got a bit confused.
It can be very dangerous when you chop chilies and then you touch places with the take your eyes out, or you go to the toilet or whatever and chili hands. Oh, chili hands.
Toby Long, which nutrients which may be less readily available as a vegan could help with thinning hair? Just, you basically want to make sure you're getting all your nutrients. So, yeah, I don't know any particular ones. But yeah, if you're low on nutrients, that would be a bad thing. If you're low on calories, that would be a bad thing. So just plug your foods into chronometer. Make sure you're eating enough total calories, and making sure that you're getting all your essential fatty acids, so omega-6, omega-3, essential amino acids, so there are 8 or 9 of those. I think there's 9 now, isn't there? We used to say that one was conditionally essential, but I think we say there's 9 essential ones, do we now? Your vitamins, your minerals. Just make sure that go on the chronometer. Just make sure that you're hitting all of the things. If you're low on anything, I mean, we don't know everything about nutrition. We don't know the half of it. But if you're reading your RDAs of everything, then you shouldn't have to worry. And there's not many things that are a struggle as a vegan. If you're eating a healthy diet anyway, if you're eating much in the way of junk food, yeah, you might be shy on nutrients. If you're eating whole plant foods, you're getting most of your calories from there, or all of your calories. Legumes, whole grains, fruits, vegetables, nuts, seeds, herbs and spices. In the winter time, vitamin D is important. Obviously, we need to take B12. Make sure you're getting omega-3. Make sure that's balanced with your omega-6. Yeah. But I don't know anything specific. Just if you're short on something somewhere, then that's not going to be happening. And they're called essential for a reason. Even it, I mean, yeah, your hair. It's not nice if you sort of lose your hair. Not that I'm too bothered. But of course, the phrase essential means we need to ingest them in order to be healthy. So, thinning hair may be the least of your worries. So make sure you're hitting all your vitamins and minerals. If you're doing that, you're not going to be short on any of them. So then it becomes a non-issue.
Are we going soon?
Oh yeah, we're doing overtime.
Shall we just send some love to Roger?
Yeah.
He's been in lockdown for 10 days. He's feeling depressed. Can we have some love hearts, please, for Roger in the chat? Love hearts and any sort of kind emojis. Please.
Boom.
Let's love bomb him. He's not feeling the best. I'm sorry to hear that. Let's have some love before we go. And just anyone else who's not feeling the best, please also accept the love from everyone coming in the chat.
We love you, dudes.
Yeah. I can never find the heart emojis.
You should spring for channel membership.
I shouldn't have to.
Give us your money.
Can't even access the special emojis from our own blooming channel. Can you believe it?
Right. Yeah, we should really go and do some other things. What did I just see? Chris Lockett, though, wanted to shout out you pair of legends. Yeah, big up Chris Lockett. Woo! Thanks for hanging out. Thanks, moderators, for keeping us troll free. Thanks for all those love heart emojis in the chat. You guys freaking awesome. I'm really feeling the love today.
Yeah.
Thanks for the super chat, keeping the beans on our toast.
The wolves from the door.
And the camera's rolling. What else? Follow us on the gram, hench_herbivore.
Gemma _herbivore.
Oh God, I can't point. Everything's back to front, you see. What else? Our cookbooks are still half price, $4.99. Virtual vegan desserts. And where do you get your protein? If you want to know how to do muscle building meals.
Free from oil, sugar, all the bad stuff. Just all healthy, good things.
Stay tuned for our new book, Speedy Vegan. Ooh.
Oh, we're going with Speedy Vegan, are we?
Yep, I've decided.
Very good.
What else do we have to say?
We're back on Wednesday, only for channel members.
Yeah. So if you want to take part in Wednesday's stream, you either need to be a Patreon for as little as $1 or a channel member for as little as £4.99. You get all the emojis and icons
Discord server.
Daily Discord server access, all that. Shut up! You just can't get the staff.
What?
I promise that Wednesday's stream will be much more professional than this. Is that everything?
Yes, we're doing a cook along on Wednesday, so check the Discord server if you want to come and cook along with us, or you can just watch and hang out and have a chat or whatever you want to do.
And if you're a cheapskate, we'll see you on Friday, 6 p.m. GMT. Right, is that it?
Yeah, and if you put out the new vlog, when you put.
Oh yeah, I just put a video live a little while ago. If you want to check out our new vlog, we had a whale of a time, didn't we?
We actually went out. We did something.
We actually went out. It's mostly vegan. They do a couple of vegetarian options, but I think they'll phase them out over time because they've gone vegan themselves now, our lovely friends, the Gitanis.
Yep.
So new in Norwich, very vegan-friendly hotel and restaurant, Bravado. So we did a little bit of a review there. I did a full day of eating. We did a couple of great recipes. Got to work out. So please check out my new vlog. Yeah. They don't get enough love, my vlogs. I need them. Yeah. Even if you're not going to watch it, please just play it in another window, and then we'll get the good signal to their algorithms, and then maybe we'll be able to keep doing this for a job. They're dying of death. Anyway, that's that. That's my worries. Love you guys. Thanks for hanging out. It's goodbye from me.
Goodbye from me.
Goodbye.